Hello, welcome back to swinpop's Plan B. I'm gonna we I am here alone. I am going to be ranking UFC fighters based on how good that I'd want them as a companion droid in the Star Wars universe. Okay, first of all, we're gonna throw up Alexandre Pantoja. I'm gonna put a Uber driver. Knows how to get places quick, right? Also, that Brazilian Portuguese is really soothing to the ears. I love it. Absolutely great. Bro, they Illuminati papai. It's nice to hear. Next, Marab Valishvili. I'm gonna put A as well. He knows his way around. Yes, brother, you have to be man first. You have to be man. It might get a bit over the raspiness is gonna kill me a little bit inside. It's fucking hell. Here he goes again. But he can be mellow. There's times when Marab's been, yes, well, you got to do this. It's just yes, I know, yes. He's mellow. Sometimes he mellows out. He's a humble guy, really, when he's not at a press conference. But Marab, used to be a construction worker, knows his stuff. And he got a submission win, so I can't even make a joke about him taking a TIE fighter to decision. Volk. Yes, mate, I'm here. I think Volk's going to be an ace here as well. He's always going to be there. You need 5-minute notice Volk. Here comes Darth Maul chasing you down the corridor. You need the door open. Zoom! In comes Volk with his fucking walkout music. Volk, mate, open the door. He just opens it. Yes, mate, done it. You fly through. He closes it. Darth Maul's like, oh, fucking hell, I've got to fucking stay here again. It's fine. All's good. All's fine with Volk. He's always gonna be there for you. Brother, going at B tier. Sometimes he can really be mellow. Yeah, he's kind of always mellow and humble, but it might get a bit old. Islam, could you come open the door for me? Brother, you have to do this yourself if you want your Star Wars belt. If you want black Star Wars belt, who gives him this, huh? Who give him rank of master? You can't even open door. Who give him rank of grandmaster? Come on, brother. He's gonna take the piss out of me for being a Jedi Knight. Who give him lightsaber, brother? Who give him rank of Jedi Knight, brother? He's still Padawan, brother. This one we don't give. Just he gets old. JDM, JDM's he's gonna be chill. He's gonna be nice and mellow for you. If you're in deep space and you need someone to chat to, JDM's gonna be there, mate. If you need someone to talk to, it's gonna be JDM. JDM's gonna be there, and he just seems reliable. He's just mellow, soothing voice to the ears. Yeah. Another one just seems really. He knows all his stuff. He's gonna pull up some weird shit. If I'm flying through space and there's a TIE fighter there and he takes controls, oh, you don't what do you mean? Oh, I can't even do it, bro. It's so weird, the South African accent. It's like a mix between like a New Zealand Australian and like a Netherlands Dutch kind of accent. It's a weird one, which is kind of crazy because like he's from the Netherlands, but heritage. Okay, he is the first African champ. Come on now, but I just think Dricus du Plessis knows his way around stuff. He's going to do some weird techniques if I'm flying through and there's a TIE fighter behind me. He's going to do some weird flips and somehow Piano's going to fall out God knows where. And it's going to hit the TIE fighter and it's going to be all fine. And Clive, I'm going to put D. I was thinking about putting F, but he's actually a really wholesome guy, actually. Ankle Ivers. He's got like a little coffee shop called Ankle. I thought, that's kind of cool, actually. But yeah, no, he's just there's nothing to him, really. And his nose pisses me off. Sergei's been like he's a great fighter. I'd love to fight him. If I'm flying through space and I see Tom Aspinall in a fucking X-wing and I just know I'm getting finished in the first 2 seconds of the fight. You know what I mean? And I just think he's a great guy because he can really bring it up. You know what I mean? They blow the fuckers up. You know what I mean? He's really great. He's a great battle droid. I'd love to fly with him. I think he's just gonna be reliable. Not too much. Not too little. He's kind of just a chill guy. A nice mustache as well, Might not be able to fit in the little pod. Ooh, you just tried to sneak up there, did ya? Behind the champ. Go back down there, mate. Not reliable at all. If we're on international relations, intergalactic relations, right, as a C3PO kind of thing, and I'm talking to this Twi'lek lot, yeah, okay, and I need Jonas to translate it for me. Ah, yeah, he just said you're a fucking asshole, like that. It's like, John, what are you doing? What are you doing? He's just such a bastard, you know. John Jones is. He's not going to be helpful at all. If Count Dooku is running down the corridor, he might break a hip. But if Count Dooku's running down the corridor, and I need John Jones to close it, I go, John, close the door when I come through. He's going, oh, but you've been such an asshole recently, and it's just like, I'm the heavyweight champ of the world, you know. I think I'm just gonna retire now from being a battle droid, and I just get impaled 3 times by Dooku's lightsaber, and it's because this prick hasn't opened the door for me. That's why he's F tier. Shama, okay? Shama. 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 You know, he used to work in a tyre shop, knows his way around a vehicle, okay? That's what we need. Alex Pereira. Kind of a lankier guy as well. He's got that kind of C3PO look already. Yeah. And as an R2 unit, Shama. It's always... It never gets old, really, with Alex Pereira saying Shama. It's always... Unlike the cheese, which got old quick. Shama's just like... Shum, you know? Alex Pereira's Shum. It's never gets old. It's nice to listen to. Same with the Brazilian Portuguese. It's just nice to listen to. A for aura right here. Okay, if I'm in a ship, if I'm in an X-wing, and I see I'm flying through space and an enemy TIE fighter sees Ilia Taporia as the R2 unit, you best believe that they're heading the other direction, because that's too much aura for them to handle. If they see Ilia Taporia with like a little rose in his mouth, it's donezo. Let's just squeeze in here, because Charles Oliveira obviously have to be above Ilia Taporia. This is no specific order, but I just wanted to really accentuate this. No bias at all. Definitely not my favourite fighter. Charles Oliveira is just going to be so nice. Like, I think out of all the Brazilian fighters, he speaks the best. Or he speaks Portuguese the best. It's just, he's so nice to listen to. Just a stand-up guy. He's always going to be there for you. You know, he's just a nice guy. He's already got that kind of golden aspect to him. Eliminado, papai, you know? He's got that golden aspect to him already. He can be a good C3PO. And there's a battle droid. And then say his fucking Brazilian shit. It's going to be good, bro. I can't understand the battle droids anyway. So if they're speaking Brazilian, what does it matter, you know? Next we got... I want to fight for the title next. I want to fight for the title. It's going to fucking annoy you. The Brum accent is fucking annoying, you know? But, you know, if I'm flying through space, this is what puts him not at F, by the way. I like Leon Edwards. He's a... As a person from England, and you're watching an English guy go against the most dominant UFC champion in the welterweight division, and he's knocked him out in the last 1 minute of the fight, and you're watching that from out of England. It's crazy. You gotta love Leon Edwards for that. But it's the Brum accent. The only thing not putting him at F is the fact that he's got a nice little chiseled waist. He'd really fit in the pod. No, I'm joking. But I feel like if I'm flying through space and there's a massive Star Destroyer there, I'm trying to blow it up, he's going to find that point. You know, he's going to find that weakness where I need to go. It's going to be the last second of TIE fighters on my tail. Yeah, mate, the point's over there. It's over there. And I go, do. It blows up, and I fly out, and I win. Yeah, we won the title. Headshot dead. You know, I feel like it's going to be good. Sean O'Malley's going to go see. He's kind of mellow. It's nice. He's a nice mellow guy, but I feel like it's just... Most of it's a character. If I'm flying through space and someone sees I've got a colourful little battle unit, they're going, oh, that's kind of cool, isn't it? You know, he's just not very intimidating in that kind of sense. But, yeah, it's just alright. Bilal Muhammad, I'm going to put D. He's actually, I actually kind of like him, but there's something inside me that just tells me to detest him. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to bring up Henry Cejudo and Mario Bautista. I'm actually going to put Henry Cejudo lower just because I find him so fucking annoying. But these are the dark triad, if you will, of fighters that I don't know why, but they piss me off so much. Mario Bautista, I don't know what it is. Bilal Muhammad, I don't know what it is. Henry Cejudo, I don't know what it is, but they annoy me so much. I don't know what it is. There you go. Conor McGregor! You know? It's gonna get old. If I'm against like 20 TIE fighters around me and I'm focusing, I'm locked in, and all of a sudden, Conor McGregor! I'm fucking jumping out my seat. Why are you shouting so loud? I don't need to hear this motivational shit every single second. See you at the top! You're over the top. Okay? We've been at the top and you're now over it. So let's bring it back down. Michael Chandler, if you will, please. Okay? It's not everyday motivational speech, see you at the top bullshit, okay? Stay in your lane. You're a battle droid, stay a battle droid. Sorry, you're an R2 unit, stay an R2 unit. Or C3PO. If I'm against, again, if international relations were Twi'lek, and I tell something to C3PO to translate, or if they tell C3PO something to translate to me, and he's shouting, they're gonna shoot me. Oh my god, who is this guy who's just, oh, you know? They're gonna shoot me. Okay. Hey, it's Arnold Allen. I've got a cat at home called Socks or Milk or something. What the fuck's his cat called? Oh, he's got a nice little podcast as well. He's a mellow guy. Yeah, I feel like he'd just have a nice time with him in space, you know? Same with Steve Arceg. This is like the light triad, if you will. Why can't... There's no reason I've done that, but it's just, yeah. The light triad of just mellow fighters. It's just good. Obviously, Shamil Gaziv at the top, the blob himself. You know, high altitude in space, so he's gonna have great cardio as well. You know, even better than it already is, because you know he fights at high cardio. He's gonna have that cardio advantage against the guys who don't know how to deal with this high altitude. You know, yeah, but yeah, I don't think that's how physics works. Hopefully it is, but you know, he's got such great cardio. He can breathe in space actually, so. He's got such great cardio, he can breathe in space, which is crazy. So yeah, that's why he's at the top there. Next we got Smash him, brother, smash him! It's better than Michael Chandler's, because if I hear that, it's Caucus Rage. It's not fake American front, okay? Yes, brother, we smash. You know, we smash. Yes, brother, we smash! You know, it's better. I like it. I've been a bit too raspy there. And it's Daddy Gay! I think he's gonna go A. He's the same as Volk, very reliable. He's always gonna be there. Count Dooku, Darth Maul, Darth Vader, any one of them. Sidious is throwing lightning from fucking meters away. Danny Gay's there with a lightsaber or some shit, shooting it out like Luke Skywalker and R2-D2 in Return of the Jedi. When he jumps backwards and then when he catches the lightsaber. That's gonna be me and Danny Gay because he's always there. He's ready to save a card just like Volk. There we go. Ooh, okay. Now, my heart tells me S. My future university degree tells me F. I'm going to go A. Because I feel like if I'm in deep space, I want to hear this conspiracy. If I'm bored, I want to hear the conspiracy theories, okay? I'm not going to... He's had some quite horrid takes recently. We won't get into it, but... no, I feel like I want to hear this conspiracy theory stuff, you know? I want to hear it if I'm out in space. And then Corey Sandhagen's just too analytical, you know? If I'm in the thing, he's like, now you gotta go left, because then he thinks you're gonna go right, and then you gotta go up, and then you gotta go down. He's overthinking it too much. Let me fly the plane. I'll use the Force as my guide, okay? Kamari's gonna pop EPO, and we're gonna have a super jacked battle droid. That's my list. We'll do 2 more. My balls was hard. You know? He's gonna go C. Just too big to fit in the thing. And then Sean Strickland. Yeah, here's the thing, you guys. I'm all for it. I want to hear it. I want to hear it all the time. Just like Bryce Mitchell, I want to hear this stuff. It's funny. It's out of nowhere. Here's the thing, you guys. And he just starts ranting about how much he hates a certain group of people. It's like, okay, come on, Sean, now chill. But then again, it's like, yeah, it's kind of funny. So yeah, that's the list. Maybe we'll do Conor McGregor as well then. You know, Conor McGregor, he can go at B. You know, I want to hear it. You know, if he's quick, snappy one-liners, then yeah, I want to hear it. It's good stuff. But there's the list. Done. Chemistry was shocking. I'm going to have no job. This is my only way of disposable income. Please help me.